Having the Sun in Gemini in the 10th house signifies a personality that flourishes in social settings. These individuals are excellent communicators, marked by their ability to articulate thoughts and ideas clearly. They have a quick wit, enjoy learning new things, and typically adapt to changing circumstances with ease. This adaptability can sometimes be perceived as inconsistency or fickleness. In relationships, the Gemini's sociability lends itself to interactions with diverse individuals. These people are curious, often drawing in partners and friends with their engaging conversations. However, their need for mental stimulation may make it challenging to commit to one relationship or scenario for long. They can struggle with the idea of routine and may sometimes appear distant or disconnected due to their constant desire for novelty and change. On the career front, these individuals excel in vocations that involve broad communication skills, learning, and adaptability. They could succeed in fields like journalism, public speaking, or sales. Their ability to effectively relay thoughts and concepts could also make them potent teachers or trainers. While their verbal prowess and social adeptness are great strengths, they may also be prone to superficiality and indecisiveness, struggling to stay focused or go into depth. Constant mental activity might lead to nervousness and an inability to relax. For personal growth, learning to be present, lending an ear to others, and understanding the value in depth, along with breadth of knowledge, could be beneficial. They need to balance their airy Gemini nature with the grounded, ambitious characteristics of the 10th house to achieve a stronger sense of identity and purpose. Having the Moon in Sagittarius in the 4th house indicates a need for emotional freedom and adventure, driving a curious, honest, and enthusiastic personality. People with this zodiac placement might favor expressing feelings openly, appreciating the exchange of thoughts and ideas. In relationships, there's a need for a partner who understands and respects one's love for freedom and independence. There can be a strong desire to explore the world together, learn, and grow in sync. However, the challenge lies in feeling constricted or held back, potentially causing restlessness in the relationship context. Considering career influences, this zodiac placement suggests effective roles in education, travel, or any field that fulfills the inherent need for exploration, continual learning, and knowledge sharing. Professions that allow for travel or offer various experiences might also be appealing. The main challenge is to find balance amidst change and manage teetering levels of motivation that tag with an intense thirst for adventure. Strengths of having the Moon in Sagittarius in the 4th house include optimism, adaptability, and intellectual curiosity. The primary challenges to overcome might include impatience, inconsistency, and overshooting due to high optimism. Personal growth comes from learning to balance freedom with responsibility, managing feelings of restlessness, nurturing stability in relationships, and channeling intellectual curiosity positively. Through these lessons, these individuals can exhibit their strengths more effectively, navigate challenges, and become more self-aware and content. Having the Ascendant in Leo means your outward personality radiates confidence, flamboyance, charisma, and passion. You leave an impact wherever you go and are not afraid to take center stage. Known for your warm and vibrant persona, you like to be noticed and admired. In relationships, you're generous, loyal, and protective, often looking for partners who can match your energy and zest for life. However, being overly self-centered could be a potential downfall. You may demand attention excessively, causing an imbalance in partnerships. It's essential to balance the need for admiration with empathy and understanding. Regarding career, Ascendant Leo individuals shine in roles that involve public interaction and leadership. Theater, professional sports, business, or any field requiring leadership and creativity suit this placement. But, beware of an excessive need for validation and distraction caused by power battles, which can be detrimental to career progress. As strengths, Ascendant Leos possess a high level of self-confidence, creativity, and the ability to inspire others. They are brave, even in the face of adversity. Their challenges include managing their ego, the need for constant validation, and avoiding dominating behavior. Personal growth lessons for Ascendant Leos involve learning to be more humble, appreciating others, and sharing the limelight. They should focus on being less ego-driven and more empathetic to the feelings of those around them. Despite appearing confident, they must also learn to cope with their hidden insecurities. It's important to understand that their worth is not just linked to how much they are admired. When Mercury is in Cancer in the 11th house, individuals tend to have intuitive, sensitive, and empathetic minds. They are adept at picking up on others' thoughts and feelings and intuitively understand the collective human experience. They perceive the world through an emotional angle, often showing care and concern for society and public welfare. Talking about relationships, they tend to connect on an emotional level rather than a superficial one. Their friendships are based on shared feelings and emotions. They value deep connections and are likely to be seen as a guide or mentor among their friends. As for their career influences, they can excel in disciplines that involve communication, social welfare, or community-oriented work. They can be successful in fields like social work, counseling, human resources, or any profession that requires empathy and clear communication. Their strengths include emotional intelligence, intuition, and empathy. They are also excellent at nurturing relationships and bolstering collective efforts. However, their challenges involve being overly emotional or sensitive, which can sometimes create misunderstandings or miscommunication. They might struggle to detach from emotional considerations when making decisions. Personal growth lessons for them include learning to balance their emotional sensitivity with rational thinking. They may also work on enhancing their assertion skills to voice their thoughts and opinions confidently. By doing so, they can avoid unnecessary misunderstandings and contribute more effectively to the groups they are part of. Venus in Cancer in the 11th house typically points to a highly emotional, caring and nurturing personality. People with this placement tend to be sensitive and attached deeply to their friends. They care immensely for others and may sometimes take on the role of a protector. Having Venus in the 11th house suggests a popular individual, possibly with a wide social circle. They enjoy being part of groups and get along well with various types of people. This placement also suggests they are supportive in relationships and value emotional security. In terms of career influences, these individuals may excel in professions which involve nurturing, caring, or dealing with people on a personal level. This may include careers such as counseling, nursing, or even community service. Their empathetic and personable nature makes them great team players and excellent at establishing a harmonious work environment. The main strengths associated with Venus in Cancer in the 11th house are the warm and loving personality, ability to connect with a wide range of people, and their natural ability to provide emotional support. The challenges may include a tendency to depend too much on social approval, getting hurt easily due to oversensitivity, and possible difficulty in setting boundaries. Personal growth lessons for people with this placement could involve learning to set appropriate boundaries, understanding that it's okay to say no, and realizing that they can't please everyone. They might also need to focus more on self-love and care, rather than relying solely on the emotional security provided by relationships or social groups. A person with Mars in Leo in the 12th house is likely to be assertive and confident, but they may mask these traits behind a private and reserved exterior because of their 12th house placement. This placement signifies that their energy and motivation are often channeled into introspection or behind-the-scenes activities. They may have a vibrant inner life that they keep hidden from the world. In relationships, these individuals might struggle to express their passion and emotions directly but intensify their feelings over time. They can be fiercely loyal once the bond is established, often radiating warmth and kindness to their loved ones. In terms of career, they excel in roles that allow for creativity and autonomy. But, due to the 12th house placement, they might prefer to work alone or in private, potentially in fields related to healthcare, spirituality, or artistic pursuits. Strengths include their inner strength, creativity, and loyalty. They can be patient with long-term goals and dreams, working tirelessly in private until they're ready to shine brightly. Challenges could involve suppressed anger or frustration because they might struggle with direct confrontation, traditional leadership roles, or being in the spotlight. Hidden agendas or secret plans may also play a significant role in their lives. Personal growth lessons for these individuals may be focused on learning to embrace their assertiveness, channeling their passion constructively, and learning when and how to share their inner world and ambitions with others. They might need to balance their independence with their need for privacy. Having Jupiter in Libra in the 2nd house suggests a person with a balanced outlook, a natural charm, and a love for peace. These people often have a knack for resolving conflicts and standing up for justice, making them strong mediators. They value fairness and equality in relationships, seeking partnerships that contribute to their personal growth. In terms of relationships, they are typically very cooperative and possess a keen understanding of others' needs. They seek harmony and balance and can often be found helping to smooth over any disputes. Their tendency toward compromise can sometimes lead to people taking advantage of their good nature. As for career influences, Jupiter in Libra in the 2nd house suggests they might excel in careers that involve diplomacy, negotiation, or financial management. They are naturally good at handling money and might also have luck in financial matters or business. Their strengths lie in their ability to create harmony in their surroundings, their diplomacy, and their knack for managing finances. However, their challenges include a tendency to be overly accommodating or indecisive, allowing others to take advantage of their balanced nature. In terms of personal growth, they need to learn to maintain their own identity while keeping their genuine love for peace and harmony. They should strive to balance being accommodating without compromising their own needs. Learning to say no can be a significant lesson for these individuals. They're most fulfilled when they use their skills for fairness, peace, and prosperity in service of others. Their growth lies in maintaining the balance they dearly cherish, both in their own life and in helping others achieve it too. A person with Saturn in Cancer in the 11th house is often cautious and protective of their social circle. They value long-lasting, secure relationships, and they might sometimes appear reserved or conservative. There can be the inclination to keep emotions under wraps, but underneath, their feelings towards their friends and community are intense and loyal. In terms of career, they may excel in professions that require emotional understanding and management, such as healthcare, counseling, or social services. They might prefer secure positions allowing enough private time or option to work from home. Their strengths include deep emotional resilience, loyalty, and a strong sense of duty to their communities. These individuals also have an uncanny ability to understand and address society's emotional needs. Their challenges lie in understanding their own emotional needs and overcoming fears of emotional vulnerability. They might struggle to make friends quickly, taking time to trust others, but once they do, they create bonds that last. The personal growth journey for this placement involves embracing their emotional side, trusting their feelings, and opening up to others more freely. Despite a hard exterior, they have a nurturing heart inside which they slowly learn to employ to cultivate fulfilling relationships. In short, Saturn in Cancer in the 11th house provides a journey of learning to balance emotional sensitivity with pragmatism. The focus is on deepening and nurturing social relationships while maintaining personal emotional health. The person becomes a cornerstone for their social circles, providing emotional support and stability. Having Uranus in Gemini in the 10th house suggests an individual who is unconventional, innovative, and inclined towards intellectual pursuits. The person likely has a thirst for knowledge, often seeking out new ideas and information. Perseverance with engaging communication style helps in creating an original and unique identity. This placement encourages taking inventive approaches to societal structures, which adds to career success. The person has a knack for juggling multiple tasks concurrently and can withstand pressure in high-strength situations at work. Relationship tendencies indicate curiosity and a desire to maintain intellectual compatibility. However, unpredictability and indifference can pose challenges. The person finds it hard to settle or commit, craving change and versatility. Potential career implications involve fields that appreciate original thinking and logical reasoning, such as technology, media, writing, research, or astrophysics. The placement nurtures leadership with an administrative edge, owing to an analytical mind and aptitude for strategic planning. Strengths involve excellent communication, lively imagination, and adaptability. However, restlessness, inconsistency, and recoil from restriction can pose as potential challenges. Personal growth emerges from recognizing the influence of intellectual freedom on productivity and relationship dynamics. Grappling with compulsiveness and understanding the need for stability in the face of continuous change is educative. Over time, successful adaptation to change, without destabilizing their life, can lead to significant growth. An increased willingness to accept constraints and responsibilities helps mature and balance restless energies, channelizing them into producing groundbreaking work and nourishing relationships. Neptune in Libra in the 2nd house suggests a focus on harmonious, peaceful relationships and a strong sense of aesthetics. This person is likely to have a vivid imagination, often seeking balance, beauty, and justice. An intuitive and sensitive nature is also typical. Their values are influenced by a need for harmony, even to the point of neglecting their own needs. In relationships, they may tend to idealize their partners and strive for the perfect bond. In their quest for peace and balance, they often overlook issues or conflicts, which may lead to discontent. As for career influences, they are likely to excel in fields that are creative, aesthetic, or peace-focused. They may thrive in roles such as mediator, artist, diplomat, or counselor. Their strong sense of justice can also funnel them towards law. Strengths include their sensitivity, artistic abilities, and a natural inclination toward peacekeeping. However, their tendency to idealize situations, coupled with occasional indecisiveness, can be challenging. They need to consciously work on voicing their needs and facing conflicts head-on. The placement suggests a lesson in personal growth, understanding that conflict is a part of life and it's crucial for growth. They need to learn to manage these situations with the same grace they use in maintaining harmony. It's essential they develop a realistic outlook towards relationships and work, instead of pursuing an idealized version. Lastly, learning financial prudence and not to rely entirely on external resources for self-value is key to their development. Pluto in Leo in the 12th house signifies a deep-seated and powerful desire for self-expression. This individual holds a striking creative potential that they may not always showcase openly. They keep their passions and immense creativity hidden, often resulting in internal turmoil or conflict. In relationships, they naturally assume a dominant role. However, because of their secretive nature, their partners may not always see their protective and nurturing side. They tend to bottle up their feelings, which could lead to difficulty in connecting on a deeper level with others. Career-wise, they are drawn to jobs where they can exercise their leadership and creativity. They might flourish in art, music, or performing arts industries, and also in career fields that allow them to influence or reshape society significantly. The primary strength of this placement is their inner strength and resilience. Their creativity and leadership abilities are commendable. However, it also brings challenges like difficulty in expressing feelings and a tendency of experiencing internal conflict. They may struggle with self-doubt and often underestimate their unique capabilities. For personal growth, learning to express their emotions and passions more openly can be enlightening. Accepting their strong creative instincts and embracing their leadership skills is key. They need to understand that being vulnerable can also lead to deeper connections and stronger relationships. They are encouraged to let go of their fears and let their tremendous creative energy shine, for they hold enormous potential within them. Chirion in Libra in the 10th house suggests a personality that is diplomatic, peace-loving, and socially oriented. This person may display a deep desire for harmony and fairness but may struggle with interpersonal relationships due to a fear of rejection or not being enough. They might be quick to compromise their own needs and desires to maintain peace, which could lead to resentment over time. Their relationship tendencies lean toward diplomatic partnerships. They may attract or feel attracted to people who challenge their sense of equilibrium, forcing them to confront their insecurities. Their key relationship lesson is learning to balance their personal needs and desires with those of others, which may require them to develop self-esteem and personal assertiveness. In terms of career, this placement leans toward professions that involve social interaction, negotiation, and achieving harmony or balance. Key strengths may include excellent negotiating skills, considerable diplomacy, and a keen sense of justice. However, the main challenge of this placement is the tendency to undervalue one's own worth, leading to situations of imbalance. They may feel unrecognized or undervalued in their profession. A crucial career lesson for this person is learning to demand fair treatment and equally give value to their contributions. Overall, Chirion in Libra in the 10th house urges for deep healing around self-worth and interpersonal relationships, requiring the individual to learn to balance their needs and desires with those of others, without compromising their own worth or value. This carries over into their career, where they must learn to assert their worth and find recognition for their contributions.